Welcome to the podcast with Eno and Chichi. Career Talk with Eno and Chichi is a podcast where we talk about everything relating to your career, sharing our personal experiences, what has worked for us, and hoping it will work for you as well. My name is Eno.
And this is Chichi.
So you'll be hearing from us every other time you listen to our podcast. Sharing experiences, learning and relearning is what we're going to be doing here. And please, wherever you're listening to this podcast, hit the like button, subscribe, leave a review. We'll be so happy and grateful for that. And if you find this podcast valuable, please share with people, your friends, family, people that come to mind, people who need this in their lives. So thank you, and sit back, relax while we bring you something interesting this week.
Okay,
Hello, everyone. So today we're going to be talking about volunteering. What is volunteering here in Canada or wherever it is that you are? What can you do to give more and give back to the society around you? How does it help your career? How does volunteering help your career? These and more are what we're going to be talking about in this episode. So stay tuned. So we're going to start with what is volunteering to you. So, Anna, what's volunteering to you?
Okay, volunteering to me is giving back to someone who can't pay for what you're doing for them, right? That's volunteering. You're giving, your knowledge, you're giving your time, your skills, you're giving money, that's volunteering, you're not expecting anything in return. That's volunteering to me.
Okay, so for me, volunteering is almost the same thing. For me, it's just a way for me to give back to someone that has no way of paying me back. Everything is not about getting money from it or getting something or some favor back in return. Sometimes it's good to be able to give your time, help someone, donate some amount of money, whatever it is, to help someone that would not be able to get that otherwise. So in that way, you're helping the community at large, and it's something that I think everyone should be able to participate in some kind of capacity. So next one, and do you have any questions of volunteering you want us to talk about apart from what volunteering means? So how have you been volunteering so far? I think I should ask you instead.
Oh my God.
What has been your experience with volunteering?
Recent
times? Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. So I've been volunteering for a really long time, giving back to people, who are not paying me for it, giving my time, knowledge, skills, whatever. So I volunteer with the IB. I'm volunteering as the CBAP study group lead. That's the first volunteering I actually started when I moved to Canada, and I currently still do that, volunteering with the Calgary Immigrant Employment Council as a mentor, volunteering through other initiatives like COPS, helping other people succeed in Canada. There's so many, but what I've really been volunteering is really knowledge based and sharing my knowledge as a business analyst, sharing my knowledge in project management. I also volunteer with Almanac, which is a company in the US that is creating a knowledge bank for all business analysts, project managers, product managers. So I've been doing a lot of volunteering. I volunteer with my church. I volunteer with my church as well by giving my time and giving food to the Calgary Food Bank, mustard seed, in for the cold, from the cold, and Calgary Drop-In. So I've been doing those kind of volunteering socially for the less privileged, the homeless, and then also volunteering as regards, sharing my knowledge and skills, showing up every week, for someone who needs to understand what business analysis means, how they can get their certification, how they can get a job, giving them the tips, the tricks on passing their exams, on getting a job, on interviews, resumes, networking, doing all that. And that's really all I've been doing as regards volunteering. It does take up a lot of your time, so you should ensure that you have enough time for volunteering, plan and schedule your time as regards work, because you need to give your full-time work, all the attention, and then create a few hours every week or every month for volunteering, which is great. And later on in this episode, I'm going to talk about how volunteering has helped me. I don't want to talk about it now, but basically that's the kind of volunteering I've been doing, here in Canada.
Okay, that's great. So for me, I've volunteered both at work and also like with my personal time. So my personal time, I do more of volunteering when it comes to mentoring. I mentor mentees from CRIEC, that's Calgary Regional Immigrant Employment Council, right? I think it's the same thing. We also volunteer there as well. You mentioned it earlier, yeah. And then I also volunteer with CCIS. I've actually mentored a few people from there as well. And I do get to volunteer my time by going to talk to them when they have workshops and things like that, and share experience and encourage people when they just land in Canada. That's basically most of the volunteering I do. And then when it comes to work, we have certain committees that are community focused and trying to help different groups in the community, from immigrants to indigenous to the environment to even just the social atmosphere at work. So we have committees there, and I'm part of committees there as well, because this one it's not necessarily tied to your work. You use your spare time to do it. so I volunteer there as well. And then we also have groups where we go to actually volunteer our time and serve meals at the drop-in center, Calgary Drop-in Center. So that's where we actually go as a group, some of my colleagues and I, every month. I don't always get to make it every month, but we always have like some kind of schedule, some people go this month and all that. So that's where I actually managed to go volunteer and give my time. And it's quite time consuming because for me, this year has been a year of not just working, but also a lot of studying and learning. And then you have to also make out time to also give back. So it can be quite tasking. So you have to really be able to plan your time very well and manage your time such that you get to put in your time properly and not let it affect you so much, so managing all that and family and all that things, there are all kinds of things you just have to manage. So that is something that you have to be really sure you can take up before going into it. So how has volunteering helped you?
Oh my God, volunteering has helped me so much. First of all, volunteering has helped me to increase my network. People I know, people I that are in my industry or in the same field as I am, because I volunteer with the Body chapter here in Canada, which is IIBA Calgary chapter. So increasing my network of business analysts, the people I know, learning from them, not just also when I teach and facilitate the sessions, but also when they share their own experiences, because we try to share our experiences and learn from one another. So learning from them as well has helped me. Volunteering has helped me to be nominated for 2 awards, which is one of Inspiration 2019 and Calgary Top 40 Under 40, because of my volunteering and helping other people to succeed. Volunteering has helped me to take up, it was first a content writing and then an instructor job where I'm helping business analysts who want to study a BA certificate in University of Manitoba. Because of my volunteering, I was shortlisted for that. I didn't have to go through a rigorous applying process or anything like that because of my involvement with volunteering. When I was doing my recertification, I realized that my volunteer hours were so much, and that was basically most of the hours I was able to use to get recertified, because volunteering hours count for my recertification with the IIB, which is the body I belong to as a business analyst. So that helped me. Volunteering has also helped me to build my social skills, working with a lot of people, learning how people behave, people's communication skills, and adapting to it. It has helped me. Volunteering helped me to adapt into the Canadian society even faster, learning from people around me, as regards the Canadian culture, communication, and everything that has to do with the workplace. So those are a few ways that volunteering has helped me. I can't be less thankful for the fact that I decided to volunteer, even when I hadn't gotten the VA job then, but I was already volunteering with the IIBA. I started volunteering with events, helping them with events, and then I moved into the study group. So find where you can volunteer, and then volunteering with the Calvi dropping, the food bank, just a way of giving back to the society, seeing people that can't afford to live in their own home, or people that can't afford their own meals, helping them, just giving back to society also makes me feel good. I feel great being able to help other people in my society. So those are a few ways volunteering has helped me, and I'm very, very grateful that it's a path that I decided to take, and I haven't stopped. I need to continuously help me, for sure.
That's really good. I remember volunteering with a couple of friends at the food bank, and it was a really good experience that I ended up signing up with them. I didn't even mention that earlier. It's because a lot of people, you underestimate that, like, this society, sometimes you feel like, oh, everybody's okay, but some people actually don't have food to eat next week, and they don't even have a way of getting it. So you see all kinds of people, hear all kinds of stories, and it's actually a really good thing when you get to help them out. Okay, so for me, volunteering has more or less helped me to meet new people, and that has been something that has really been dear to me. So in the line of what I do when it comes to volunteering at immigration agencies, it's been more or less meeting people that are just landing, having that opportunity to be able to talk to them and advise them at the point where they are trying to figure out what to do. Some people come in with a plan, some really don't come in with a plan, and being able to guide them, it's just been an honor and a privilege for me. And you get to meet people, and you actually get to see them grow from that to getting a job and getting into the field that they like, and the excitement and just seeing that growth has been something that has been very, very dear to my heart. Like, I really enjoyed the whole process. So I do love meeting people in that area and seeing them actually flourish at some point. It's something I've really loved. And then it's also helped me to understand and really integrate into the society, like I mentioned, because it's something that when you come here, first of all, different from home, right? So you have to understand what the culture is. You have to know where people understand where people are coming from when they are talking. Like, you just get to meet all kinds of people from all kinds of places, and that exposure has been really, really great for me. Being able to also volunteer with my colleagues, you get to know them better, you get to have conversations with them apart from when you're not in the workplace. It's strengthened my relationship. It's helped me within the company as well, because you get to work with people that ordinarily you might not have the opportunity to have worked with them in any capacity, but then you're volunteering with them in different committees, and then you get to know more of them in a very short period of time. So that's something that I've really benefited from. And then one other thing that I also mentioned, that it's something that I also think that has really helped me. When you volunteer, it helps you to remove the focus from yourself. We all have all kinds of things that we think, oh, you're bothered about. Or I tell some people sometimes, if you feel like you're really bothered or you're so bogged down, go help someone else. You forget your problem, kind of. Volunteering helps you to remove the focus from yourself, and then you get to focus on someone else and lend that helping hand and make an impact and make a difference, and then seeing them benefit from that or being happy after that, or after some time, it's something that makes you feel good. And it's not you reduce the attention you give yourself sometimes, and being able to just focus on someone else is something that I've really benefited from, because everything is not about you. It's not about you, it's not about your family. Just being able to give back sometimes is something that you can say, okay, I touched this person's life, I encouraged this person, I inspired this person, and they come to you and they give you all kinds of feedback, and they feel so blessed to have met you, and all kinds of things that you hear. All those kind of things, they really inspire me, and they make me to keep moving on and to keep giving back. So just focusing on someone else is therapeutic. For the lack of a better word.
It's so true.
It's really therapeutic, and it's something that would want you to make you and push you to keep doing more. Of course, within what you can handle and within the time that you have, but it's something really good to do. So
yeah, like I tell a lot of people that are, job seekers, right? So you move here and you're looking for a job, for most industries, there's always like a body, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I tell people to go volunteer with the body. You don't have to be working yet. Go to join anything, any committee that's open and they're looking for someone to join in, share your knowledge. And even just I know someone who was volunteering with the PMI body here in Alberta, and, through his volunteering and all that, the committee members, found value in him, and they recommended him for roles in their companies that were not, advertised. They were more like, roles that, were more like internal, and they were able to recommend him. So you never know where you're going to find that help.
Yeah.
You never know where you're going to get that referral, So don't say because I'm not working, I'm not a project manager yet, I'm not a business analyst yet, I'm not a doctor yet. It doesn't matter. Just volunteer, just start. You never know, right?
And just you sharing that story just reminded me of a story that actually happened to me. So I can remember going for an interview and talking about one of my volunteering experiences, the food bank to be precise. And it turns out that my interviewer volunteers at food bank, and then we start talking about it, and just there on the spot I got the job. So it's things like that can actually make you connect with people on a different level apart from just the work, because sometimes people want to even know you as a person and other aspects of your life apart from just how technical you are or what you can bring on the job. Sometimes they want to know what you do outside the job. So you never know what story or what part of your experience that you can connect with people and with people
exactly
with. Yeah. So
exactly, you never know what your volunteering experience can do for you, how many doors it can open for you as you got the job. Like just like your experience, Chioma, it has helped me with with teaching. That has helped me with my current job as well, because you never really know how you can connect with your interviewer or the hiring manager or your future manager. You never know, right? So volunteering is something I always advise anybody to get involved in as soon as possible. And most companies have like volunteer days. You can take those days off to go volunteer. It's a paid working day. There are also companies that have days that the whole company goes out to do something for the society, So always get involved in those kind of initiatives. No matter how busy you are, there are always days in the year. So you can find out from the committees what days have been booked for volunteering, and block your calendar out for that day and just do something for someone who cannot pay you for it.
Fantastic.
So that's all about volunteering for me.
Yes, that's it for me as well. So today, I hope that we've kind of given you information, or at least our experiences will inspire you to volunteer. You don't have to volunteer in more than one. Just take the one that you can handle. Go find the one you can handle. Start with one, and then you can increase your capacity to 2, 3, or whatever. But just have it at the back of your mind that it's something really good to do. So you start looking out for opportunities to get involved in volunteering in any capacity. Yeah.
Yes, go volunteer today.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for listening, guys. Have a good day. And don't forget to share with your friends or family, subscribe, and also send us feedback on what you think about our episodes so far, and tell us any other topics that you have in mind you want us to talk about that we consider for the future. Have a good day, everyone.
Take care.
Anything from you? Take care.
Nothing more. Take care. Bye.
Bye.